It's like looking in a mirror. Well, not quite. You're not so scary without your armor. What can I say? I outgrew Red. I know what you are. You're a time remnant. A temporal duplicate. Created when you run back in time and meet yourself. You brought a remnant to life last year to defeat Zoom. Your duplicate died saving the multiverse, and you continued your happy little life. And it would have stayed that way. But then you decided to play God. You created Flashpoint and changed everything. I went to the future. My future self told me that he created time remnants to stop you. That you slaughtered them all. All but one. Me. I lived. But a funny thing happened when I did. You, Joe, Wally, Cisco. You all shunned me because I wasn't the true Barry Allen. I was an aberration. A disposable hero. Future you failed to mention that, didn't he? How did you become Savitar? I was broken and alone. I wanted the pain to end. And that's when I realized the truth, Barry. God feels no pain. All I had to do was become one. And I only need two more things. For Iris to die, so that you are driven so far into the dark that I can be born. And the other? It may sound ironic given who I'm talking to, but I'll keep that one to myself.
What the hell is
What
that?
happens if I kill myself? If I die, then you'll never be created. Cause and effect's a tricky thing. Didn't work so well for Eddie, did it? Shot himself in the chest. Dawn's still kicking around. See, that's the thing about time travel, Barry. The more you do it, the less the rules apply to you. But us having this conversation now, we're changing the future. Are we? My ascendancy is nearing. When I have control of all of time, it will be you who is abandoned and forgotten. You're gonna die right here. I forgot to tell you. My suit's colder than yours.
What? Remote control? What the hell? Oh, jeez. That's crazy. So wait, where'd Savatar go?
It's impossible.
I don't understand. How could Savitar be you?
He's not me. Not really. He's all the worst parts of you. It's like in Star Trek when the transporter splits Kirk into good Kirk and bad Kirk. Please tell me you at least have Star Trek on your Earth.
Voyager?
I hate spin-offs.
That explains why Caitlin was willing to follow him. He has a face that she trusts.
Half of one, anyway. So, when the Legends found that message in the Wave Rider from old you saying, "Don't trust Barry Allen," he was talking about Savitar Barry Allen. And oh, it's all coming together in the worst way.
You said you made Savitar? How?
Peep this.
Okay,
4
thank
years from
you.
now, Future Flash creates a time remnant to fight Savitar. But Savatar lets that remnant live so that it can later become Savitar. So, once Savatar is imprisoned in the Speed Force, this remnant starts to go crazy. And he goes back in time to the past and becomes Savatar.
Which came first? Savitar or time?
Hello, we've been
It's a closed loop. No beginning, no end. It's just one endless cycle. Classic chicken and the egg scenario,
Yeah.
I think, gang. I want to stop you from making new memories.
What are you talking about?
Savatar knows everything we're gonna do because he remembers doing it. He's a future Barry, so what if Barry can't remember what we're doing now?
You want to mess with his brain?
Just a little bit.
It's a minimal procedure. It'll still be the same
Minimal.
Barry you know and love, except he just won't be able to retain you.
Minimally
There's two types of memory,
invasive.
Alan. Sure.
I have watched you be in love with Iris.
Maybe we were meant to be together.
Okay.
Barry.
Oh.
Alright. Who's Barry? Were you guys experimenting on me?
no.
No one is. Well, yes, technically, yes, but it was consensual.
You were?
Yes.
I can't remember anything. Why can't I remember my name?
Your name is Barry.
My name's not Barry. I know what my name is, but my name's Bartholomew Henry Allen. That's not a good name.
Look,
Are you
Barry.
sure I don't go by Bart? Bart
Bart,
feels
that's
more
your,
natural to me. Can we go with
Bart's
Bart?
your son.
Bart's kind of cool.
Cisco, a minute.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I'll be right back, okay?
you're in trouble.
Wally, stay with him, okay?
Yes, because you can catch him.
So how do we know each other?
We're
Your brother. There is no sign of any...
You think he knows he's the Flash? That he has super speed?
Hey, Barry, catch. Sorry.
Oh my lord.
It's like god-awful.
It's pathetic.
Hello?
not even in there. Oh.
I don't know, it's like you're not carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. I don't know, it's really nice to see you smiling so much.
Because he's optimistic. Oh gosh.
Raise your right hand, please. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Yes. Thank you. Miss Shorten?
Mr. Allen,
Can I say?
please listen. You are a crime scene investigator for the Central City Police Department, correct?
Oh, this is so cool.
Well, I'm so glad you enjoyed testifying, but please just answer the question.
Of course. Yes, I am a CSI at the CCPD under the expert direction of Julian Albert, smiley face. Want to cut it out with the emojis?
Mr. Allen, can you tell me, in your expert's opinion, what substance do you see in this photograph?
Shellac flakes. Shellac is a resin secreted by female lac bugs found in large quantities of the trees in Thailand. That's too fast. That's...
Mr. Allen, are you all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm fine. It's just, it's getting hot in here. It's the fire accelerant used in all of the arson cases associated with Heatmonger.
Such an embarrassing name.
I like it. I think it's great.
And how would you know when shellac flakes are used?
We calculate the flames were very yellow.
Very yellow. And that's your expert opinion on experiment. Mr. Allen,
How did this happen?
You got rid of Barry's memories. What Barry remembers, Savatar remembers.
So Savatar's lost his memories too.
Savitar loses his memory and he doesn't go along with the plan to give Wally powers.
Cause and effect.
Thinking about is how I can best inspire that beautiful, sexy brain. Sparks. Sparks. You felt them too? No.
No, I mean, yes, obviously.
Okay.
Sparks. Jumping between two parallel wires for a modified high voltage climbing arc.
I guess my work here is done. Look at us. Just three musketeers working away. Just like old times, huh? Hey, Julian, Caitlin ever tell you about our time working on the particle accelerator with Ronnie?
No, she did not.
There was this one time, we had this very strict deadline, and Dr. Wells was super hard on us, all of us, even Hartley.
Who's Hartley?
Oh, he was this guy we used to work with, such a dick. You actually reminded me a lot of him when you first came on board. Anyway, so we were working...
It's not, honey. Look, up until yesterday, Barry had 28 of experiences to define him, and some of those memories were bad, but some were good too. But without those memories, the Barry Allen we know and love was gone.
You came to live with us. My dad brought you inside, and you were in shock. You weren't even crying. And later that night, a sound woke me, and I crawled out of my bed, and I realized that the sound was coming from downstairs. I peered over the banister, and I found you crying alone. And I knew I had to go to you. I sat next to you, and you put your head in my lap, and I held you while you cried. And I didn't know it then, but now looking back, I realized that that was the night that we fell in love. That was the night that we realized how much we needed each other.
I don't think I can put this fire out of there. You don't have to.
Wally West, Wally West, Wally West.
Can't really avoid that, now can we?
Yeah, we can. You can stay here with us. We're your friends, your family.
Caitlin, I can fix you.
You already tried.
Well, then I'll try harder. I don't care what it takes. I don't care what I have to do. I swear to you, I will find you a cure. Caitlin, I love you.
I don't love you, Julian. I never did. I never loved any of you.
She didn't mean it, Julian. She didn't mean it. Wow, they did.
Yes. That's more energy than in the sun.
Guys, where are we gonna find something like that?
That Captain Cold? King Shark? Okay, change in location. The kids are home and I didn't want to ruin it for them. So they're about to watch. Okay. I got questions. I think I have to watch the beginning portion a couple times to like really let it set in. And I think Joe definitely hit on the spot when he's like, wait, what? I'm so confused. And Cisco was starting to write down things on his board, and I could show you our dry erase board. We actually have a dry erase board in the garage that says flash timelines, just to figure out which timeline is this Barry from. So, Joe, I feel ya. I feel ya. So, okay, so those, I gotta figure this out. Okay, I'm gonna move on because once I get my brain wrapped around it, I know it'll come together. Savitar Barry and our Barry, how they had that dramatic scene in the beginning, and they were walking around, you know, when they were walking around in that scene, and their dialogue, it's just awesome. I have to say that Grant Gustin, he's such a great actor. I really, really enjoy him. And then for this Barry, our Barry with amnesia, he was just too funny. Aww, so Barry with amnesia is so adorable. He's so adorable. I mean, how can you, he's like a lost puppy. And he's just so adorable. He's just so light. He's carefree. He's full of optimism. And that's the Barry that, you know, we don't really get to see, because the Barry that we do know has been filled with so much pain and darkness. And like Iris says, the baggage. This Barry, who Iris feels like, you know what? What's wrong with living a life like this? This Barry is full of optimism. He's full of hope. He's just happy. And what's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? And then as we see with Savatar, that Savitar Barry doesn't remember a single thing. So then what's wrong with that? Could we then continue to see the Flash in the show as that? And if we did, then I guess there wouldn't be this TV show Flash, because there wouldn't be any, you know, there wouldn't be any conflicts or drama or turmoil that our hero Barry has to deal with. There's no, with this Barry, if he was full of this optimism, he would not be able to teach these life lessons to Cisco and to Wally, his protege. So even still, I guess there is the positive sense, and Iris was like fully willing to take no matter what kind of Barry is, that she would always love him. Cisco and Julian are such a pair, and I just have to say I love Julian as part of this Team Flash. I really feel that he just needs to be a permanent fixture of the show. So I'd like to see him as a season regular. And I just thought it was just so amazing how at the end, he finally opened up and Julian just blurred out and says, "Caitlin, I love you." And, for her to go into the elevator and just, you could see her eyes turn back to normal. She did feel it. Okay, so with Tracy Brandt and HR, they're so adorable and they're so funny and they have all the sexual chemistry. You know who she reminds me of? She reminds me of that female character in Despicable Me. How is it that Wally's powers were affected with the fact that Barry didn't have his powers? So that part I just did not understand. Maybe someone can clue me in because I didn't get that connection. Okay, so with this episode, I thought it was really fun. It was very humorous, definitely a lot of comedy. There was still some action there, but it was the conflict of Barry's memories are all wiped. He doesn't even remember his parents' death, and he's living a life like that. So is it wrong to keep him this way? In a sense, I don't blame Iris, but I mean, Joe is right. This isn't right. Ethically, it's just not right. So we have to be able to accept our person, the person we choose to love in all their aspects. The good, the bad, the ugly. That's what they're there for. And that's how we should appreciate another person as far as who they are as a whole. So, okay. I get it now. Okay. So truth be told, I had to watch that scene of Cisco explaining it to Team Flash like several times for me to fully get it, but I'm so glad I got it. Okay. So then 8 years from now, so 8 years from now, future Flash goes on to fight Savatar by making time remnants. Savatar kills all but one, which is his plan, because once he knows he's going to go into the Speed Force because he's already lived it, it's like a broken record. And then that time remnant tries to live Barry's life, which he's totally rejected. And then he goes crazy and he goes back in time to the same point. So it's like a broken record. It's definitely a broken record. Give me some ideas of what I could possibly do in the summer when these shows are on hiatus. I would love to hear from you. Okay, so again, like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you later. Bye. Thank you.